I don't capture the depth of your meaning, what is implied. What you have gone into it, and you can say that. Absolute attention. I hear it, make it into an idea. And then I pursue the idea.
That seems the process.
That's what we do all the time.
Yes.
So, idea is not what you said. What you said had depth in it.
But we don't know that we're pursuing an idea. We think that we don't realize it. This is a series of dialogues between Krishnamurti, David Bohm, Rupert Sheldrake, and John Hidley. The purpose of discussions is to explore essential questions about the mind. What is psychological disorder, and what is required for fundamental psychological change? J. Krishnamurti is a religious philosopher, author, and educator who has given lectures on these subjects for many years. He has founded elementary and secondary schools in the United States, England, and India. David Bohm is professor of physics at Birkbeck College, London University in England. He has written numerous books concerning theoretical physics and the nature of consciousness. Professor Bohm and Mr. Krishnamurti have held dialogues on many subjects. Rupert Sheldrake is a biologist whose recently published book proposes that learning in some members of a species, the species as a whole. Dr. Sheldrake is presently consulting plant physiologist to the International Crops Research Institute in Hyderabad, India. John Hidley is a psychiatrist in private practice who has been associated with the Krishnamurti School in Ojai, California for the past 6 years. The first 3 dialogues have focused on various processes of self-identification and their effects. The need for psychological security has been discussed as growing out of a basic division in which the contents of consciousness appear to be separate from consciousness itself. Today's discussion begins with the importance of attention.
Analysis. And what is observation?
Good.
In analysis, there is the analyzer and the analyzed. And so there is always the difference maintained. Where there is difference, there must be conflict. Division.
Yeah.
And that's one of the factors that really is very destructive to the whole psychological freedom. This conflict, this division. And analysis maintains this division. Whereas if one observes closely, I'm not correcting you, sir, I'm just inquiring. The analyzer is the analyzed. Again, the same problem. Thought has divided the analyzer and the analyzed. The analyzer is the past who has acquired a lot of knowledge, information, and is either correcting the observed, the analyzed, make him conform, he's acting upon it. Whereas the analyzer is the analyzed. I think that is really understood very deeply. The conflict, psychological conflict ends. Because in that, there is no division between the analyzer and the analyzed. There is only observation, which Dr. Bohm and we discussed at considerable length some last year. So if that is clearly understood, I'm not laying down the law, but I'm just, as I've observed, as one has observed, this whole business of conflict, whether one can live the whole of one's life without conflict. That means the controller is absent, which is a very dangerous question. I feel where there is inattention, lack of attention, is really the whole process of.
Yes, I can see that if both sides saw this with the utmost clarity.
Yeah, that means they are giving intelligence to the whole problem.
What happens if only one party in a conflict sees it with the utmost clarity?
One gives complete attention in one's relationship between man and woman. Let's begin with that. You have given complete attention. When she insults you, when she bullies you, or when she attacks you, all that is the lack of attention. If you give complete attention, wife doesn't. What happens? That's the same problem. Either you try to explain day after day, go into it with her patiently. After all, attention implies also a great deal of care, affection, love. It's not just mental attention. It's the attention with all your being. Then either she moves along with you, comes over to your side, as it were, or she holds on to her separative state. Then what happens? One is stupid, the other is intelligent.
But the
so there is always the back. Stupid and the ignorant. I mean, between this stupid and the intelligent.
A thing that seems to happen in that situation is that the one's intelligence makes room in which the other person who is caught in some attempt to look at it.
But if the other refuses to look at it, then what's the connection between the two people?
There is.
That's all. You see, tribalism is destructive. You see, basically, fundamentally, and I don't. You have seen it probably immediately. And I'll take many years, a long time to come to that. Will you have the, I won't use the word patience, will you have the care, affection, love, so that you are stupidity. I may against you. I may divorce you. I may run away from you, but you have sown this somewhere in me. But that does happen, doesn't it, in life?
Yes.
You said something that interests me here. You said that if you see, you have seen it immediately, and the other person may take a long time seeing it.
Yes.
And it seems like in this attention that you're talking about, perception is immediate.
Of course.
It isn't.
Oh no, then it's not perception.
Well, that may be part of the reason the other person has difficulty seeing it, is that they want it to be proved to them.
You see, conditioning is destructive. And I don't.
Yes.
What's our relationship between us two?